Happy Sunday, good morning. So today I'm actually making stew. It's some fun of like a gravy, but it's not because gravy you have to fry everything. So I'm going to steam my meat, steam my chicken, steam my shrimp. This is all that going into my stew. I'm going to fry the chicken, but it's not going to be hard. It's just going to be like light fry. So let's get started. So first, I'm going to wash it with some hot water to loosen up my meat. And the reason why I wash my food with hot water because it's very good to wash your food with hot water. The season goes through your food very, very well, and your meat gets to loosen up. If you wash your meat with cold water, your meat draw in. So it's good for you to wash your meat with hot water. Loosen up your meat. I'm going to let it sit in the hot water for a little bit and strain it out. And stew is very good for people who want to stay away from the fried food. And sometimes people who are just on a diet and just, want to cut down the high cholesterol and everything. So I'm going to season this and let it sit down for probably like 20 minutes before I put it on the stove for it to steam first before it start cooking. So first I'm going to add all my little seasoned salt. I have my meat season. I got all these seasoned from the farmer's market. You can find it in your local grocery store. And I'm gonna sprinkle my little ginger and everything, and then cover the pot up. And I'm gonna have it with potatoes, or you can eat it with rice, and any of your choice. So some of the kids like potatoes, and some of the kids don't. So they're gonna have it with rice, but I'm gonna eat it with potatoes. So let's get started. For this quantity of meat, I use 2 tablespoons of my meat season. I use a tablespoon of my lye season, all-purpose season. Half a teaspoon of bell pepper. I don't cook with salt. And a pinch of ginger. And I'm going to stir it up together. And you want to leave a little bit of water in your meat so your season can go around it. And what's in my pot is chicken, shrimp, and some meat. Just regular beef. So in my blender is bell pepper, fresh tomato, onions, a little bit of seasoned salt, 2 Maggie cubes, a little bit of smoked fish, and a little bit of ginger. I'm going to use this to make my gravy, but I'm going to add 1 spoon into my meat. So my 1 spoon of blend ingredients. You don't want to use too much. You just want to use 1 spoon. 1 full spoon. Stir it really good. You can let it cover the pot and let it sit for 20 minutes for your season to go into your food. And yes, I'm going to make my gravy, but my gravy is going to be very light. I'm not going to add any flour to it because if you're making regular gravy, you want to add a little bit of flour to get that thick next to your gravy. I'm not going to add flour to it. I'm just going to use my ingredients that I blend. Little bit of tomato. I'm going to use probably like 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, or probably about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. How orange I want for my stew to be. So this is all I'm going to use, and some Maggie cube and some all-purpose season salt. You can get the season salt from anywhere. The cheap brand, the expensive brand, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to put my potatoes in here. It's just my Iowa potatoes. I'm going to wash it out, put it in the water, put a little bit of salt in the water, and add my potatoes to it and let it cook. So I wash my potatoes. Now I'm going to add salt. And the reason why I adding salt is easy. You know, I want the salt to go into my potatoes and it quicker. For some reason, I don't know why my grandmother said when you cooking potatoes or cassava or edo or anything, you add a little bit of salt to it. You make it quicker and the salt go into your fruits and it come out tasting very delicious. So let's see. Time for me to steam it. Put it on medium high and let it steam down. My potatoes are still boiling. Yes, actually I changed the pot because I figured that pot was a little bit too small. So I used this pot. I can't believe I'm finally using a small pot today to cook my chicken and my meat and shrimp. And this is the quantity of oil I'm going to use. I just empty it right in the pot that I was steaming my meat. I'm going to fry my chicken a little bit and then I'm going to fix my gravy. But it's not actually gravy, but I'm going to fix my sauce for it. My potato is boiling and it's almost ready. And how you know your potato is ready? Your fork got to go straight through it. So it's quite almost there. I'm going to leave it just like this. I don't want it too brown, golden brown now. I just want it just like this to sit in the oil for like 5 minutes. And I'm going to take it out and to make my stew. I'm adding my pepper and onions into my hot oil. Fry a little bit before I add my tomato paste. Remember guys, I already used this oil to fry my chicken. So some of my chicken got stuck to the bottom. Which is perfect. I don't need to add any seasoned salt to my oil then. I'm going to stir this really good. Around. So I'm going to add this quantity of tomato paste. I call 1 big tablespoon. You want to make sure that the tomato paste kind of smooth out. Back in the days, my grandmother used to add a little bit of water into the tomato paste to get a little small bowl and let it smooth out before she added into her gravy or anything that she frying. So I might add a little bit more of tomato paste. Just a little bit more, not a lot. And then the balance when I'll put in the cup, put some oil. A little bit more tomato paste. And the reason why I add in another spoon of tomato paste because I'm not adding any flour. So the tomato paste is going to make my stew a little bit thicker, as you can see right here. Got that thick cream. See the thickness? Then I will add my meat and shrimp, but I'm going to drain my water out. I strain my water from my meat, my stew water. Put it in my blender. I'm going to add my meat and my shrimp now. Stir this together. going to take my time and stir it really, really good. From the side into the middle. And then I'll add a little bit of seasoned salt and 2 chicken soup. Add a little bit of seasoned salt, and I'm going to add 1 chicken soup now before I add my stew water. There's not too much oil, just enough oil to have it for your rice and your potatoes, or however you want to eat it. And I'm going to add my water, but not a lot, just some of it. Let me screen it out. I'm going to add that. I'm going to let it cook for a little bit more, and then it's ready. So this is how my stew. See, just enough oil, not too much. So you got my little meat, you got my shrimp, and you got my chicken. Very light cooking. Takes like 45 minutes, 45 to 50 minutes to cook this meal. This is just your little steam stew. I don't know why I keep on calling it steam, but it's stew. Your little chicken, your meat, and your shrimp. Just a little stew. It's not a gravy, just a stew. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Be safe, wash your hands. If you don't have nowhere to go, stay home. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's out. Let's just keep safe, social distancing. If you have to go out, wear your mask, get your hand sanitizer, wipe down every product, wipe down your counters and everything. And I just want to say big thank you to all the nurses, the doctors, the transportation, the bus drivers, the groceries workers. I mean, everybody. Yeah. Love you guys, and God bless. And let's stay home. This shall pass by the grace of God. Okay. Bye, guys. From Newer House Kitchen to yours. This is my little stew for the day, and I'm going to have it with my potatoes on the side. And this is it right here. Happy Sunday. Love you guys.